see, today it's raining. And I'm walking to breakfast along this road. They've just put this very, very ugly fence. So it's all for crowd control. I guess it's good for the Olympics, but it's super ugly for Paris. So I'm on my way to go to breakfast. Here is Angelina. No line, but it's also super early. It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, so I'm gonna go in for breakfast. And their signature drink is the hot chocolate served with whipped cream, and it was just absolutely divine. For breakfast, I had the avocado toast with poached egg. It was kind of like guacamole on top of a brioche, but it was good. I went back to the hotel and officially registered for a leather appointment the next day, and then I was out. Here's my outfit. You can see I have my new scarf and my new Constance to Go wallet. I took a cab to the Hermès Sevres store in the rain, and it took an hour. But here it is. It's such a beautiful store. It really has some character. And there were just so many bangles and accessories and costume jewelry on display. Here I'm trying on the Reval bracelet, and they actually had the doré color, but I needed a T1, not a T2. Look at all of these leather goods, wallets, and coin purses. And I actually really like the selection they had of these leather covers. Of course, I really love this luggage. I really love these little huts, which housed separate categories of goods. And look at all of these shoes. I really regret not buying the doré shoes that I saw. And here's the little hut for the fine jewelry. Lots of eye candy to see. And of course, their selection of ready-to-wear was absolutely beautiful. Looks like red's going to be trending this year. And of course, I do favor these darker reds. So beautiful. And then of course, I knew I wanted to go and ask if they had any walk-in appointments available. So I went to the leather desk and asked. And oh my gosh, she said she would check, and she told me to stand to the side. So the fact that I wasn't immediately turned away, I was shocked. A server gave me a cup of coffee, and I just sat and I waited. And the lady took my number. I was in. When my time came, I was seated at one of the tables for my essay to come for my leather appointment. Oh my gosh, I actually got a walk-in leather appointment. And I asked for a sparkling water. And while I waited for my essay to come, I wanted to take a look at what was in the display case to give me some inspiration. So many beautiful, beautiful bags, lots of pastels, and of course, a parade of green bags. Looks like their Vertigo was almost everywhere, so I wonder if they just had a big batch of that color this year. Look at all these Constances. So I had my appointment, and I'm excited to say that I will have something to share. So dreams do come true, and I know because it happened to me. Also, as a side note, it's worth mentioning that leave it to Hermès to have a beautiful bag stand in their restrooms. Au revoir, Sevres store. I then took a cab back. I was able to get a peek at the Eiffel Tower. And here we are, riding down the Rue de Faubourg Saint-Honoré. Until we reach Hermès. But we're just passing by this time. I have an appointment at the Ritz. And so here's a little footage of me going down the corridor on the way to go to the little Ritz gift shop. There's lots of real fun goodies. I would recommend coming just to get a little souvenir. So I picked up a little something before I went to my appointment for a high tea for one. Here is the Salon Proust, where they have their high teas. Not a lot of people there, and I have a comfortable table for one. And here it is, my tower of delicious desserts. And it is so beautiful, so delicious, and very well presented. And they even have alcohol-free champagne. Also, their bathroom is super beautiful and gilded. And then I walk across the Place Vendôme back to Chaumet, and I pick up a little something that I requested the day before. Success. Also, here's a little doggy bag from the Ritz Paris. So if you ever go, don't feel like you have to eat everything all in one sitting. I then celebrate at a nearby cafe, and I have my last meal in Paris, steak frites, delicious. That night, I go back to my hotel, I start packing, and I start disposing of all the packaging that I got. And while I'm talking to my husband packing, I look at my phone, and oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I legitimately scored a leather appointment for the next day. I can't believe my luck. First, it's my walk-in appointment, and now I get a leather appointment? Seriously, pinch me. Also, if you're enjoying yourself so far, I'd love for you to consider subscribing. If you love Hermès content, unboxing, storytelling, and vlogs, you've come to the right place. So the next day, I go to my appointment super early. I walk around the Champs-Élysées and see the Arc de Triomphe. Here's the Louis Vuitton store, and also a big building next to it that looks like a big Louis Vuitton trunk. You can tell it's authentic from the rivets. And here is the Hermès George V store. Super old school looking, but also super beautiful. I'm definitely the first person here before opening. So I go to a nearby cafe and get a cappuccino while I wait. They take me in right away, and I am offered a few bags. What do I go home with? Here's also some eye candy. I also am able to try on a Kelly to go in Rouge Ash. I do love it, but ultimately I don't go home with it. I feel like I have done enough damage. I put all of my treasures into this unassuming Amazon duffel, and off I go in a taxi to the airport. Here's a look at the Charles de Gaulle airport. Look at all of this duty-free shopping you can do. Oh my gosh, one last Hermès to try in Paris. There's the Kelly to go wallet again, also in Rougeage. I'm still thinking about it. And then I'm able to see the new mini garden party size. How cute is that? And of course, I love the Ver Vertigo Constance to go. And while I was in the airport, I got these desserts from La Durée. They're called langue de chat, or cat tongues, and they're super delicious. Precious cargo. And I made it home. I can't wait to share my unboxing with you. Day 2 and then day 3. Au revoir, Paris.